and we're going to jump back in.
Jump in. Shall I do the hellos? Just got quite a few in the last 5 minutes.
No, let me do them because I feel like I'm so glad that people have stuck with us and been amazing. So Elementor, as always, thank you. Braydot82, LG and Nora, thank you. Poetic Image Not Found, thank you. Queelfane, Spikely94 again, thank you both. Kinney here, Nine Eyes, Fletcher the Warlock, as always, thank you. Bard Times, Madman's Box, happy birthday. And Zinu, also not for the first time. That's as far as my screen goes. So
Major Spectacles just gifted 10 subs.
Thank you, Major Spectacles. That is very much appreciated. I thank you all. Thank you for your generosity and thank you for all your subs and all everything you're doing is massively appreciated. And thank you to all of you for staying with us. Our numbers have dropped a little bit, but that's completely to be expected given the sort of challenges that we've been having. But thank you all for being here. We are going to do, we're going to hang in now for probably just under about an hour or so. And we're going to give you what you came for, which is KCD2. So let's see. And Matt, if there's audio issues as I jump in, because I will get distracted, let me know.
Let's find out.
All right, who's ready? 3, 2, 1. Jesus Christ be praised. We're back.
A spoiled brat.
Yeah, you are a spoiled brat.
How dare you speak?
I remember this well.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work.
Mostly the Warhorse team throwing stuff at us, by the way. They're not people in performance capture seats, just devs getting out the rage at the two of us that has been brewing for the best part of a decade. Very therapeutic for them, I'm sure.
We'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off! Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Literally everyone just getting their ass kicked in the stocks this afternoon. Now I think
Who the hell do you think you are?
Okay, Hans. So I know that this is a moment of division, so I'm going for him. I'm not holding back.
With pulling you out of the shit.
Yeah, I am fed up of pulling you out of the shit all the time.
Me out of the shit? And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh?
He's got a point. He has a point.
I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on.
Yeah, that's something we can agree on.
I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I'm just gonna go with everything that has exclamation marks and question marks. You're really gonna blame me for that?
It was you who caused the brawl.
Yes, it
Who
was.
was too scared to speak? Well, if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern.
Were you too scared to speak, or did you just forget to press the button in time?
Being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Yeah, of course he
Who
is.
else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Thank you, Open World Explorers. Thank you, Tides of Chaos. Thank you, Major Spectacles. You're a spoilt brat. I'm never not going to go for that option, by the
You're
way.
a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your
Pontificating.
You were supposed to make sure
That's
nothing
very
went
Hans.
wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Go on, Luke. Swear, obviously, I'm not making peace with him.
That's enough. Don't you fucking
realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time?
I bent
That's
over
right.
backward for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims.
So fun
What do I
recording these
get?
lines.
Insults and accusations. But right from the start,
Do you ever
acted like
worry
you were
like
on
you may
some
have accidentally
nobleman's
like
outing.
actually hurt
All you
someone's
cared
feelings?
about
when you
was
did it?
boring.
I would.
So me and Luke know
You
each other well
full
enough.
well
Okay.
it was your fault, and now you're kicking out, so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you.
Yeah.
Unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean?
Ooh.
Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say.
That was
Nobody
a low blow,
could be
Hans.
proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Whoa. Sorry, that was a bit much, wasn't it?
We'll see who's proud of who.
Wow. You probably went a bit far there, Henry, I'm not going to lie. Even Hans has no response. We didn't speak all night.
Imagine staying there all night.
I know,
yeah.
right? Literally backbreaking. That hurt me. Heartbroken, say chat. That was a low blow. I know. I'm sorry. I say what I'm told to say. Divorce era is right.
Time to go on. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Master Otto.
Hey! Oh,
Well done, Warhorse. No one is funnier. No one has comic timing like the people of Warhorse Studios.
Right. Where were we?
Very good. Okay, we're getting
Come
out.
on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines.
Here he goes.
I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding.
This scene breaks my heart, says
I
someone.
bid you farewell.
Cuts deep.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
But we're best friends.
Alright, off you go.
Ah, Henry. Love a dramatic pause. Crime, reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What's a crime? Anything an honest Christian would avoid is considered a crime. Okay. Can't kill innocents and steal. Yeah, got it. Consequences of crime. If someone catches you committing a crime, they'll report you. You're not safe even if someone catches you red-handed. Oh, you aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. Okay. People aren't stupid and they might I mean, this is the stuff I love about Warhorse, the level of detail and reality. You can find your information about your reputation in the player card under the reputation tab. That I might need a bit of help reminding with chat, so you bank that one. I know this is stuff you already know. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly. Merchants may even give you discounts. Good to know. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. Okay, well, life imitating art and vice versa. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes. The way you behave spreads among people. That I did know because the studio have told me a lot about this, so I love that. Improving your reputation. A bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. Oh, okay. Good to know. Again, bank that one, chat, because I might need you. Someone's saying you're not going to look at chat enough. Yeah, that's a fair point. Time to pick herbs and play Farkle. Don't distract me. Sorry, chat, I do get distracted by chat and it does make me laugh. You are all very funny. Am I going to do an evil playthrough? I don't know. I said this last time. I'm going to improvise. I'm going to just see how the mood takes me. I don't want to plan anything. I loved playing. I loved acting the evil stuff probably most because it was the most unlike KCD. So from a sort of performance perspective, I enjoyed that the most. But from a playing perspective, we'll find out. Tom, you played Dark Henry magically. Thank you. Well, like I said, it was the most fun thing to do. Maybe I'll play it. But I have a feeling like, I don't know, every time I get to one of those decisions where I know what the right thing to do is, I find myself doing that. Is that going to be really boring? We'll see. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal. Okay, cool. I have absorbed about 20% of that.
Oh, it's fine. It just said something about crime.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, the great thing about Warhorse and about this game is that a lot of this is basically them going, this is like the real world. So don't think, as I suggested earlier, that you can just go and punch NPCs. More of that to come, because you'll get in trouble. So yeah, good to know. But I think the general consensus is behave like a real person or it will cost you dear. So, okay, so reputation's dropped. If you want to improve your reputation in general, you can visit.
Stuck up Lord of Perch.
Yeah, I'll find him up without you. You can go and To improve your reputation with a merchant, you can leave him a few extra groschen. I didn't get all of that, so again, I'll need some help. Find a way. They go too quickly, those things.
You can re-up those back up.
How do I do that?
Seems to be. So if you go to the menu and you go to the journal, now to.
Yeah. Okay, well, eventually. Sorry.
There you go. And then there's all your quests.
Okay, so wedding crashes. Find a way to get to the wedding that we know. Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith Radovan, who fucked off when I tried to talk to him. Or was it Miller Crazel? One of them did. Side quest, find Mutt, definitely. And yeah, find out what happened to Mutt. Okay.
However, there was someone calling you just a second ago.
Say that again?
There was someone calling you just in the game.
Yes. Let me go back and speak to her.
You're Henry, right?
Yeah, I am,
or
Keep the peace,
was
and
it
we
the
won't
other
have any
one?
problems.
No,
Are you
you're right,
going to
Henry.
just stand here like a statue?
Maybe. Would
You've
that be
got
weird?
time, right?
Is that weird? It's weird.
You
Let's
don't
talk.
look...
What's your story?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Suppose you're right.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
So this is a point where there will be times, as I referred to earlier, where I have a bit of insider information. And I know that Tomcat can teach me, what's it called again? The killer strike, the master strike. And I've been reliably informed by one Luke Dale and many of the devs at Warhorse that is something I need to do. I've also been told it's really hard, but I am going to prioritise that. And I guess that's something that's quite lucky, because I guess if you were playing this game for the first time, as most of you were, or all of you were for the first time, you may not have realised the importance of Tomcat. Now, you are all very experienced gamers, so I think you probably realise that has been seeded there for a reason. But that's something I'm going to do. So that's one of the few benefits of playing Henry when you're playing the game, if you are technologically inept like me. Tell me more about Tomcat.
Do you know anything
definitely.
more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think you might teach me something?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Side quest started, combat training, go and see Tomcat. Yes, I will. While I'm there, thank you, Crystallize, thank you, Octoberville, thank you, Madman Box, happy birthday. And thank you for being... Oh, you do have... you do have clothes in your inventory, says Rasatam. Yeah, I do, don't I? I'm not putting them on. Just really enjoying the chat here. Artemisia potion is really helpful for combat. Good to know. Thank you. Tom, how do you imagine the forces of evil? That's an enormous question that I'm not going to answer right now. There's a huge metaphysical debate, which now is not time, but maybe another day. Tomcat was so feral and unforgiving that I had to ask Dry Devil instead. Okay, so Tomcat's a tough character. Do you think he might teach me something? I'm suspecting not from that message, from Nekashime's message.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
You didn't listen to me.
You can take him on, but I think you'll get trounced.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows some trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
Well, he's going to do that to me because I'm rubbish at combat. I don't care about him showing off. I want to know
Where
where
might
he
I
is.
run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the
In the camp by the tower
Sure,
by
watch
Rock
out for
Tower Pond. Remember that for me, chat. I know you
I
will
don't
know that
think
anyway.
so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Well, I've asked her that already. Bye, Bara. You've been fun. Oh, you still are. I know your name, so I saw it when I walked up to you.
What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
So you're a wanderer.
Something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary.
I
or
collect
help
them,
in
but not for the
tavern,
apothecary. I
but
do it for myself.
I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can.
She's a fellow herb
On the
gatherer.
whole,
We're bound to get
you
on.
could say I'm a traveller or a nomad.
No, I'd call you a herb
Don't say
gatherer.
it too loud. The
That's why
locals
we're
don't
peas in a
take
pod.
kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you going, Bara?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders.
That's really cute.
They all promise the moon,
performance.
but
Really enjoying
then you're
this.
eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
I don't know who this actress is, but she's very good. Where are you going? Oh no, I've asked that. Why are you helping
Why
me?
exactly are you helping me?
Why?
Thank you, Logan Cilia.
Why?
Thank you, Crystallised.
Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
I really like this performance. It's very conversational. Okay. Did I ask her what she was going to do in the
What do
city?
you
I'm
wanna
slightly
do in
forgetting
the
which one's
Find
Did I ask
something.
that?
I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
I'm going to see her again, aren't I? She's going to be... I know I get to Kentberg. Which city are you going to? She's going to say Kentberg because that's the city that I go to.
You said you were going to a
Insider
city.
knowledge.
You mean like to Prague?
No, Henry, no one goes to
Or
Prague in this
somewhere
game.
further?
I'd like to go to Prague,
spoiler alert,
but I
apologies.
don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet, but I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
I think that's it. She's told me quite a lot about Tomcat. Thank you, Glamoring Gaming. Thank you, Bilayos. I love how nearly everyone gets sassy in this. Me too. There's a lot of sass in KCD2, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Have we had enough chat with Bara? Chat? Tell me. I think we have. Will you give Henry a haircut? Yeah, probably. If you help me do that, why not? There's one more thing about clothes. Go on then, let's see what that is. Oh, and thank you, chat. This is the first, well, not the first. This is a good example of where you are going to be my absolute wingmen and women here in, yeah, help me, thank you, you're all saying. And, I mean, that was a good shout because I need all of these things. And I'm assuming I'm going to get to ask more than one, so let's find out about
Practically
clothes.
naked.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Yeah.
What armour are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
I don't remember anything about Sir
It's
Brunswick.
just a local
I
legend.
literally don't remember
They
recording
say a
that line
famous
at all.
knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion
Okay,
and
this is
saved
why.
a many-headed
He's not
dragon.
real, he's
or the other way
fictional.
round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
Me neither,
Is the
but
armour
and I
real?
recorded that line.
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it.
Okay,
He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
no, me neither. I'd like to look like a noble.
I'd like to look distinguished. Like the proper right hand of a highborn lord.
After what you did here, I'd say your days as a right-hander are over.
Still, I don't want to look like some yokel.
Without money, you can't deck yourself out in much finery. You'd certainly find something fancy in Bartoszek's workshop. And if anybody asks, you didn't hear it from me.
This is a lot to remember, chat. You're going to absolutely have to help me remember all this stuff, especially next week. Because that was a lot of... I mean, Bora's incredibly helpful. I won't steal.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes, honestly.
Yeah, I'm a good boy.
I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
Okay, I need to get some money.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf.
Here you go. I'll skip supper.
Aww.
It's partly your doing anyway.
Aww.
Wow. I mean,
Bora.
thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
I know. Definitely need a horse. I forgive me, chat. I think I'm going to have to ask all these things because she's so
Use a
helpful.
horse.
She's
It'll take
fountain
years
of knowledge.
to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there.
Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
I know. I'm also going to a wedding there. And, oh, look, how do I get to that wedding?
My
Which is
main
also in
concern
Semin.
is getting to that wedding in Semin.
Yes, and getting a horse.
Do you know
when I get
anything
there.
about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
I know,
How
who
much
also
time do
cheated
you
me at
think I have?
Farpool.
Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom.
Good, so I've got time.
So, no rush.
Great.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
I don't have anywhere to sleep.
You know where I might
It's
find
basically become my PA
accommodation?
at this point.
Betty in the tavern lets
So
people
helpful.
sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
Oh, I don't think Betty would let me
Near
sleep in that hay. She
tavern.
hates me.
I'd catch hell again.
Yeah.
Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep
I didn't
too.
even move all her sacks, did I? So she's not going to let me sleep there. Okay, I think we're done. Thank you, Bara. That was very helpful. Plenty of time. Improving your speech will help you a lot. Okay. All right. Think that's it. Glad to have met
Oh
you.
well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Thanks, Bara. You were really helpful. I hope we do meet again. I feel like we're going to meet in Kuttenberg. Wow, look at that compass. Look at all those things. Let's have a look at those and see. Not that one. Bear with me, everyone. So we now have, we can speak to the miller or the blacksmith to get to the wedding. Combat training with Tomcat. Oh wait, is that all of them? Wow, I thought some more had appeared.
Well, it's not like, I think it's just that those are things you can do, but these are the missions.
Yeah. But
to
like,
actually do.
so what's that purple thing in the compass?
That's just, I don't know, maybe a store?
should we have a look?
Yeah.
Are we
I mean,
able-
I do know, but I'm just sort of being like, it's intriguing to think, oh, go to the thing.
No, tell me the truth, Matt. What is it?
It's a store or some sort of like, sort
Okay.
of vendor.
Okay, you've got a good memory because it's a while since you were at this part of the game, isn't it? Or is that like
It's
a one size?
ubiquitous.
Oh, so like every time you see a purple thing, it's a shop.
Yeah, or it'll be something like that
All right.
where you can trade.
Okay, so chat. There's quite a bit to do here, and we have about half an hour. I'm going to run a poll, by which I mean I'm just going to ask a question and wait for your answers, for which of those things we think is the most helpful to do first.
Might it be helpful to drink a savoury schnapps if we have one?
Or we could just do a save and quit.
We could do, well, yeah, because I'm just thinking, if you decide to go crazy,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
when was the last time we saved?
Good point.
In any
So
way.
wait, are we going to do this? Are we going to do this the noble way by drinking our? Oh, I think we've got some weak savoury schnapps, haven't we?
We might have lost it all. I don't know.
What? I didn't use it.
But obviously you had everything taken off you, didn't you?
Oh shit.
I don't know what they might have left you with.
Okay, so it will be in my inventory, and it will be in. Let me remind myself how to do this again. No, not that. Okay, so how do I get across the bit that says like all and weapons?
R1 is it?
There we go. Great. Okay, so where would the save your schnapps be?
Food and drink, right?
Yes.
There you go, at the bottom there.
Great. So there's a little bit. Is that enough to save the game? Like,
yeah. Oh, you only need one sip to save the game. I just think like right now this is a good point to just be like, right, we've got this.
All right.
Now we can adventure.
But we're not. But wait a minute, and you can absolutely correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm very much not the expert. But if I went and did something very stupid now, which of course I wouldn't do because I'm a noble boy, wouldn't it just take me back to that bit before I chatted with Bara?
It might do, but I'm always under the impression it's better to be sure. Never do the might thing. Just in games in general, because you suddenly go, oh, it's okay, and it loads you back to 5 hours ago.
Okay.
And you think, oh god.
I just feel like, again, absolutely correct me if I'm wrong, Matt and chat. But isn't that saviour schnapps like gold dust?
I mean, it is a little bit, yeah.
Someone's like, isn't it really? Oh yeah, chat are saying don't. Okay, for now, I don't want Matt and chat to fall out because you're both my wing people.
This is the way I would play it, but then I'm clearly,
No, well, you're
reckless.
a much better gamer than me. So,
I'm just reckless,
which is
evidently.
not hard. Okay, I think I'm gonna. It says autosave, so I'm gonna let it do. I'm gonna let it do that. But
autosave, I didn't even see where that was.
I think they mean the bit where before I start chatting to her. I think I might be wrong. However, always know that I will usually take your advice. I don't want to set a precedent here where you think.
Oh, you don't need to take my advice.
No, I kind of
Maybe
do.
I'm just here to screw you over and you don't realise.
Ah, okay. I see how this works. So who was chatting to me? This guard. Oh wait. So what I was going to do was I was going to ask chat for which of those things we might do first. And what I will probably do is I will dive into some of that, get some stuff done, save and quit. So what's it called again? Save scum. I will save scum my life away, and then I will probably spend 5 or 10 minutes going to the dark side. By which I mean indulging. For those of you that weren't here earlier, I have a very curious mind, and I really wonder what happens when you just go around punching people or doing things that are clearly not a good idea. But if I have save scummed, then that'll be fine, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. So, rob the guards.
That's a bit risky now.
That's one for later.
Especially because you're doing it like straight in front of them.
I know. Good day, my friend. I'm going to go this way. I keep forgetting what I asked. So I asked which of those missions we should go for. Someone says get pebbles. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm sure you all threw in ideas which I've duly ignored. Blacksmith or miller. So what's now happening is what Luke told me would happen was that if I ask for advice, I'll just get loads of different advice. And that's exactly what's happening. Tom, you're in your undies. Yeah, I know, but I don't have any clothes, do I?
You've got some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got a few bits.
Throw that on.
I don't know where you've kept them all.
Me neither. I don't remember where I got all these clothes from. Sorry, I'm just. Okay, I guess you can't wear loads of tunics and gambesons in learning. I guess that's fair. Maybe some. Yeah, I know. I'm doing the thing where you have to put them on in the right order, but I'm just bouncing around now. Vagrant speaks of firm boots. Okay, that'll do for now. That looks like quite a fetching outfit. Happy with that, Matt? Any thoughts on?
No, I think it's
the wardrobe?
okay. Hopefully not going to get into any fights.
Do we want hoods?
It adds so little in terms of damage protection.
I know. I'm going solely for aesthetics here.
In which case you do you. Right.
I think the grey goes nicely with the grey. If only I was joking. This is actually my level of experience and how I'll be choosing my outfits for the first part of the playthrough. Okay, that'll do. Got some clothes on. Hello. All right, weird.
Mind where you're going.
Why were you going? You literally walked straight into me. So we decide. I think the consensus was really to find the blacksmith or the miller, who are.
I need to get to the map for that.
Yeah. So not that. Let's do that. Sorry.
You need to zoom quite far out from where you are.
Sorry about those I can hear lots of voices, which I'm assuming you can all hear too, so sorry about that.
Yeah, apologies. There's a big event going on downstairs. And we did ask if people could be polite, but they haven't been. Sorry, we did ask. So there you go. Yeah, if you zoom out even further, you'll see where the quests are. It's going to require some travelling.
So can I fast travel yet?
You can fast travel to somewhere once you've been there.
Okay. And I know they said get a horse, but the horse was miles away. So would we suggest walking to these places?
I mean, yeah, I guess we're going to go on an adventure. Or you can steal a horse.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
Is that
entirely
speaking
up
from
to
experience?
you.
Is there a horse somewhere nearby in Troskovitz that I can steal?
It might be worth exploring the town and seeing what there is
Matt.
around.
I see what you're doing there.
But obviously you also have to be careful.
No.
Okay, or you also have to get in trouble, one of the two.
All right.
But yeah, maybe worth exploring the town a little bit.
Before I do this? Or...
You can do what you want. I mean, I'm not saying I'm just saying, maybe if you're gonna... Oh, okay.
Grindstone. You can repair your pointed and bladed weapons by sharpening them at Grindstone. This will save your repair kit. Okay. Sharpening process. Carefully move the blade of the weapon, maintaining the correct angle. Okay, that sounds tough in the way that only Warhorse make things this tough but rewarding. Well done, Warhorse. Press LT to spin on the grindstone. R to move the weapon. Changes tilt. If sparks flying off the blade, it's a sign you're sharpening it correctly. If there's smoke coming from the blade, you're destroying the weapon. When the weapon is perfectly sharpened, Henry will tell you. Oh, good, I can just tell myself. Well done, Henry. You did that perfectly. Oh, it seems I'm very happy with what I did. All right. How many take? Pedal LT. Okay, off we go. Oh, I have to keep doing it. Right. So we need some sparks, but we don't want smoke. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Oops, so slow down a bit. How long do we need to do this for? Have you ever done this, Matt?
I mean, yes, but I didn't. Not at this stage of the game.
Is this a waste? I'm quite enjoying it, but is this a waste of time?
I'd say there may be better uses of it, right? Would that be generous?
You should be a politician. That was very diplomatic. Okay, so let's go. That was fun, but unnecessary, I'm sensing. All right, so we're going to... You keep the peace. It's your job.
There's a few little things in and around this town, hamlet, that might be useful to you.
Okay, let's find out what those are.
The buildings and things.
Thank you, Matt. I'm really enjoying... I mean, know your audience, and Matt does know his audience of me, which is like, keep it really simple. Imagine you're directing a primary school child through this game, and that's what's required, and you are doing that beautifully.
That's okay. I don't want to tell you what to do.
No, I mean...
It's more just like, because the game is an incredibly hardcore RPG, and therefore you need to meet it on its terms.
Yeah, i.e. with someone who knows what they're doing by your side, and that's you.
And I don't know what I'm doing, really, as is evidently proven by the fact that I almost made you waste your precious resources.
God bless you. That's John Comer, everyone, who's someone I've spoken about before, an amazing Irishman who does the translation, the English translation for a lot of the game. Amazing man, bilingual, Czech and English, and also a great actor, as you might hear. I want to talk to him.
What did I do to you?
You translated the game beautifully. That's what you did to us, so I'm going to leave you alone. I'm not going to rob you.
This is where we were before, right? This is where we did the sacks.
Oh.
This is the sacks pub.
So it is.
They seem okay with you being there, having served your penitence.
I did not realise. So he's taken the wagon, so I can't finish the job. Not that I assume. I mean, Trisha doesn't want me to.
I think we're long since past that.
Is this Betty then? Oh, hi Betty. She's not going to be happy, is she? She never is.
Some more stuff?
No, I actually came to try and finish the sack carrying once I knew where I was.
And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Shelly off.
Well, you've got some straw bedding, which you won't let me sleep in, so thanks for nothing. What about you? Do you want to have a chat? Nope, not that one.
Careful!
Well, I'm trying to talk to you. You just keep banging with your pail. Trade.
Show me your wares.
The shop screen consists of two parts: merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Selected items to buy and sell are placed in your basket, the contents of which can be viewed in the upper right. Okay, this is already really confusing. The bottom bar will display information about the current transaction, such as how much money you and the merchant have and the total price for all the items in your basket. I might have to stick to winning at Farkle. You can then buy them at the listed price or try haggling with the merchant. Okay. So this is me going, this is what I could swap with you, is that right?
So this is the shop.
Oh, this is what she's got?
This is what she's got to sell.
Okay. But I don't have any... Do I have any money?
You have 5 coins.
So I can buy some weak saviour snaps, that's it?
That
right?
costs
2.
23.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking at
Yeah, it's quite overwhelming. There's a lot of data
Got
to
it.
take in.
So the first one is how many of that thing she's got.
Yeah.
The second one with the muscle is
that's like attack damage or like strength
all right.
build. Essentially.
The broken heart is
The quality of the item.
great, thank you. Is that padlock? Or?
That's like a carry bag. So that's weight.
Right.
And the final
Okay.
one is cost.
How much it costs? So I can't afford anything in this shop.
No, if you were to press L2,
Yeah.
you could then swap from buying to selling. So if you had items you'd want to sell,
Yeah.
you could use anything from your stat. Not that you have anything now, because obviously you've just handed most of your stuff away.
As a man who has been around the Troskovitz block, Matt, would you trade some apples?
I mean, depends on the quality of your apples, really. You've got 3 quality 59 apples, and you've got 1 quality 73 apple.
Out of 100, is that?
What you have to bear in mind, though, is that these things will rot in your inventory after a while.
Oh, so better to get rid of them then.
Well, unless you eat, because you don't have any other healing items right
course.
now.
What else
So
are you gonna do
these
with an
might
apple?
give you just that extra bit of health you need at the worst at the time.
So if you were Henry right now, what would you do with your food?
With my food, I'd hold on to it.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave her alone for now. Thanks for the chat. Well done.
Did you need another clean? 'Cause she's
It did cross my mind. No one's telling me that I smell anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm starting to loosely get the chat. I realise this is incredibly obvious to most people, but I've basically just done a lap there. So where else are we going to go in Troskovitz? Do we want to chat to her?
That's the lady from before.
Oh, so it is. She's moved. She's moved, right?
Yeah, she's gone to beg somewhere else.
Okay, fine. I guess people are allowed to move in an open world RPG. Okay. Now you're talking my language because is it going to allow me to gather any of this stuff? No. God, it really is amazing, this game. Like, you really can just knock yourself out and go wherever you want, can't you?
The map is always helpful if you're not like sure for buildings. Like if you're sort of wondering, going, where's the next building?
Yeah, all right.
Like sometimes you can just go into the map and be like, that one.
I hear your subtext, Matt.
No, I'm just sort of trying to help.
No, you absolutely are helping. That's what
So you can see
I
everything.
celebrate you for that.
There's like an icon.
Okay. How do I know what those things are?
You can move the right. Is it the right analog stick?
Great.
There you go. You can highlight them.
Okay, so that's Troskovitz, we know. That's the Lion's Crest, which is a pub, I'm guessing. Is the Lion's Crest where we got into a fight?
I believe so. But there's the exclamation point ones. What are they?
POI tipster. What's that?
Point of interest. So
Okay.
I think that's like potential side quests.
Okay.
Someone will give you information.
Smokehouse. Okay. Drying rack. And that's it. So is that basically telling me that all these houses are a waste of time?
No, I think there are other things, but you sort of have to vaguely walk past them and then go, oh, that's what this is, kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Matt.
Okay.
Genuinely super helpful because I'm finding this harder now that I'm.
Yeah. So this is the start of the like open world stuff.
Yeah. It's much easier when the game is like just telling you what to do.
Yeah. You're not going to have much of that in this game.
Okay. But I've got you, so we're fine.
Yeah, we're absolutely fine. Yeah, but you like it's like in real life, I guess. If you were to walk through this town, you'd have to look at signs and be like, "Oh, this looks like a shop," or "This looks like it says a horseshoe on it. This is a horse place," etc.
Okay.
You know.
So we've been given a 30 minutes heads up. So I'm going to do a little bit more exploring, and then I'm going to go rogue. Just to warn those of you that anyone that's here for some rogue behaviour, you haven't got long to wait. So yes. So tell me, Matt, is this a good use of my time being in here?
No.
No.
It might be. The thing is that someone's in the chat. They mentioned this one person you're supposed to meet, or this one quest, and I think I must have missed that.
Okay.
Because I never got it.
Well, feel free, as chat will inevitably being very useful. Please do feel free to chat as I will usually be missing stuff. Someone says, "There's the axe." Where's the axe?
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you. Very much getting to grips with this chat, so bear with while I... oh, there's the axe. Great, thanks for that tip. Presumably I'm allowed to take that with me if I can just stand in. Can I?
Maybe not.
Would it have given me the option to pick that up by now?
I presume it would, yeah.
That's weird. Why can't I pick... Maybe...
Doesn't allow you to steal an axe.
Stealing? It offers me to rob pretty much everyone I meet. So, okay.
I know that there's a merchant on the left, and I know that there's more stuff, like, if you were to go behind you and keep walking, I think it's also, like...
Okay. Let's have a chat in here, then.
God bless.
God bless you. And you? No. Honey doesn't want to talk. Hi, Gerda. I discovered an alchemy bench and apothecary. Who's in here, presumably? Hi. What's the difference between chat and talk? Oh, I see. Okay. I'll talk first. Right, same deal. Trade.
What do you have for sale?
Loads of stuff that I can't afford. All right.
You've got saviour shouts, though.
Yeah, you love a bit of saviour shouts.
We all love a bit of saviour shouts. Hey, it's useful to know it's here.
Yes. What, for later?
Yeah.
Love it.
That's why it's good to explore a little town when you get there.
Okay.
So that you can pick, I need to go there, okay, over there. Like and it'll mark it all on the map, so like you can just go back later and see.
Oh, good to know. Okay,
that's where this is for later.
This is incredibly helpful. I'm so glad you're here, Matt. I would literally go very lost without these little nuggets.
Yeah.
All right. So we can't afford it, but we know it's there. That's the benefit of coming here. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. And same with skill books, which are kind of boost to your skills. If you go down there.
Okay. Recipe for wow. This game is detailed.
So yeah, these are like recipe books, so you can make those later.
So this is another. Again, there will be little glimpses where even though I'm absolutely rubbish at this game, I will have a bit of a head start, which is things like chamomile decoction and marigold decoction. I know that those are useful at certain times. So I don't remember. I must have done it, but I don't remember talking in voiceover about like mentha perfume and things like that. I mean, it must have some use. I do remember talking about buck's blood, so I know, and hair of the dog. So I don't remember talking about lion perfume. So that might give me a bit of a nudge and a sort of wink towards what is going to be useful later. But still, the fact that I'm absolutely crap at the game is going to offset that. Okay.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing. Well, I haven't got any money, mate, so sorry.
Yeah, because I think that's the first major goal, right? Is we need to find a way of making some cash.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for having me.
Careful.
All right. Well, you be careful. Okay. I don't think we have time to. I think. Let's think about next time. Next time, do I explore this town more, or do you think I get out on the road? This is a Matt and chat question. Now that I've done a bit of, sell herbs to him. Anytime. Sorry, guys. I am going to go and sell some herbs to him. Because then I'll get some money, which is what we are into. Sorry about that. I forgot I'm a man of many herbs. Trade.
What do you have for sale?
So I want to sell. So L2. I have all of these herbs. Marigold, sage, and so if I just click it, it will. Is this me going? This is how many I'll sell you.
Yeah, exactly.
And will he buy as many as I want to sell?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, you'll see if you were to sell these now, he will have a certain amount of money he has to buy things.
Okay.
So you can sell stuff up to a point, and eventually it'll go, I've got no more money, so I can't buy anything else off.
Should we offer him 2 marigolds?
I have no idea. I actually genuinely don't know. Or have you just split them? I think what we might have done is just split them.
Oh.
Because if you press X, that should be added to basket, right? If you added those to basket.
Did I do it?
Then now you've added them from basket. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's your basket? I haven't seen it from here.
Don't know. Should we bang some sage in there as well?
Yeah, this is all the stuff you got from before.
I'm going to just give him some of this stuff. With no... Sell them. Everyone's saying, sell them. Sell them, says Ladies of One. Yeah, we know the one thing that I will be able to do is pick up more herbs. Don't get Mutt, he's an agent of chaos. How dare you? That's my dog you're talking about. But you're right, he is an agent of chaos. Empty all the garden in Troskovitz and sell those. Okay. What I'm going to do, remind me, because I will forget, when we start next week, I'm going to start by picking his garden and selling him his herbs. But for now, because I've never bought or sold anything, I'm just going to try and sell him what I've put in the basket, just as an experiment. So close deal. I don't speak German, my friend. Trade. I just tried to. So what did I do wrong there, Matt? Why didn't you buy my
No, you
stuff?
just did. I think you just did it.
So where do I find my money again?
So 6.1 now. On the bottom bar, this says trader 330, and then to the left is how much you have.
Okay, great. This is so helpful.
The UI, I have to like. I know that we're all, like, I'm a huge fan of this game. The UI is a bit overwhelming.
It takes
at first.
some getting used to. Yeah, I found it really
to
overwhelming.
see.
But do you know what? Do you know what I think is interesting? As the little bit that I've learnt so far, as you've seen, is that once you know, you know. And so I think like I found it completely overwhelming first time out, and already after really not very much gameplay, I'm less overwhelmed, and I think that's just going to continue. So I think it is overwhelming as a newcomer, but I kind of love that it's like that. I think the USP of the game is isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot
We're
of
gonna make life hard.
that stats box, like that will be important, and you will want to manage it. But like, you can kind of put it to the side for now and like learn bit by bit, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
So I got some money. Should we just buy something for shits and giggles before we all go home today?
Well, we only have 6, so I don't think we can afford anything here.
Oh. What's this? Oh my God.
It's a really brutal start, this game.
Yeah,
It really is.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to leave him. I'm really sorry. I know I'm going to pick your garden next week, so to speak, not a euphemism, and I'm going to sell you some stuff back to you. But that's for another day, my friend, because what we're going to do now is we're going to do this. My first, what's it called again?
Save scum.
Save scumming. So I hit that, Matt, right? Mm-hmm. And then that means I will start exactly here if I do anything stupid. Is that right? Or would it take me back to the start?
I've never actually done it this way.
You're too noble.
Well, I drink the saviour schnapps, you know what I mean?
Because you're a man of honour.
No, I'm a drunk.
So chat, tell me. They're in for the violence. If I say to come here, will it start me exactly where I'm stood right now, or would it take me back to the pre-chat with Bara? Let's give that a minute to load through. Yes. I'm assuming that is an answer to my question. Okay, so there was a lot of lobbying for going rogue. So what do I want to do here?
Going full Joker.
Do I want to? I want to save and return to the main menu. Is that right, Matt?
Yeah. Surely what you want to do is be like the gallivanting rogue who goes and murders the people who own the horses, steals the horses and runs away into the sunset, like Zorro. Is it Zorro?
Yeah. No. I could do a bit of Zorro, but I don't think we have time for that, do we? So am I going... help me out here, just my ineptitude. Load game, and then I'm loading the game that I was just...
Yes, I can't see it because I've got a full screen of you right now.
Okay.
So I can't see what's happening. There we go.
Okay,
yeah, so if you hit continue, you'll jump straight back into where you were.
Great. Thank you, everybody. I realise that is like gaming 101, but...
It's all right.
So thank you, Bar Times. Thank you, Lizenoff. Thank you all, and thank you all just generally for being here. I'm amazed that like we've sustained those numbers, and particularly with the challenges that we had. So thank you all for hanging in there. Let's go and have some fun. We've got about 5 or 10 minutes to go, and whoever I see now is just going to get it. It's as simple as that. You, my friend.
Can you rob it first or not? I
don't want to.
Oh no. Okay.
Behaviour indicator.
If he beats you up and wins, you're like that is a poor indictment.
Where's he going? Battle scream. Oh yeah. So I'll do my own battle scream because I don't know how to do it. Yeah.
Sorry, headphone users.
Sorry, yes, apologies. Thank you, Matt. You're a criminal. You're a criminal. The guards know that you're a criminal. If they catch you, they'll want to punish you. I don't care. Okay, come on then.
The guards are armed, and you're not right now.
All right.
Do you want to be armed? Would that help?
No, I want to punch this guy.
Are you sure you want to be punching? Okay, fine. You do have a sword, but don't worry, it's all good.
Oh yeah, how do I get the sword out?
So you're going to get to inventory. You're about to die.
How do I get the sword out?
You've gone into camera mode.
Ooh.
There you go. You can take a photo of yourself.
Okay, Henry. This is you. This is what happens.
This is before you're about to die.
Okay. How do I take a photo with that?
Actually, how do you take a photo? I don't know. I'm not really into. Take a screenshot.
This is what a guilty man looks like, chat. If you behave badly, even for a second, and you go and punch a man with a bowl patch, or any man or woman for that matter, this is what it will look like just before you get your comeuppance. Henry knows, though. You can see the sort of existential dilemma that he's like, I'm getting what I deserved.
You look slightly nonplussed.
Just doesn't care, does he?
like,
Absolutely couldn't care less. He's like,
but literally about to be decapitated.
Yeah, I made some bad choices and I got what I deserved. And what? That's what Henry's saying. Okay, so now I need to get out of that.
Circle and then circle again.
So I'm about to jump back into this moment, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Wish me luck, chat. Yeah!
That was 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds.
Okay, well, I can do that better, as in worse.
Try again.
Yeah, let's try again. I hope this is what you came for, chat, because this is what you're getting. There will be no more serious choices for the remainder of this
So if you want to know how to arm yourself, then you
yes,
go back
please.
into the inventory.
Yeah. But isn't there a way? I thought there's a way you can do it really quickly. I know there's a thing about pouches Luke was explaining to me, which I didn't... Oh, I sort of understood, but not really. But I...
Yeah, it's to do with your active belt slot, but...
So wait, have I got a belt on? Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah, so you could put the sword... Well, you've only got a sword at the moment, so you've only got one weapon anyway.
Which, okay, so now I've got it in my hand or pouch or wherever it is.
Yeah.
And, okay, so I've done that. And then how do I draw it again? Is it L1? L2?
Yes. No.
L1.
Is it right on the D-pad? Oh, left on the D-pad. I can't remember. Chat, you can help.
Yeah, chat.
There
Draw
you
weapon.
go.
Thank
there
you.
It is.
Left on the D-pad and X.
Left on the D-pad. Yeah. Okay, fine.
I'm just going to do some practice. I need some rehearsal violence.
Mind your stamina.
Oh yes.
Don't kill yourself before you've hit anyone.
I know, right. Okay. Is that our friend from before?
He's carrying a sack.
He's finishing the sacks. He's going to get it.
Hi,
That's not. No, you be careful. You be careful. I don't want to stab her. That seems like a bridge
Don't
too
hit
far.
the women.
I know. I'm not.
That's
going
not
to
chivalrous.
I know. Well, none of my behaviour is going to be chivalrous for like. Oh, he's quite good, isn't he? I just want to be generally aggressive for no reason. That's what I want. What about you? Actually, what I want is a bit of combat.
Oh, you killed someone! Quick, loot them!
God, God.
Loot them!
Who have I become?
Oh no, you're getting beaten.
Is it? Wait, did he come alive or did someone appear from nowhere?
Someone's come from behind you. You haven't seen them. There.
Oh, it's a guard. I've got no chance. Let's just go down fighting, chat.
He's got a shield.
Yeah, he's got everything I don't have, including self-respect. And he's got a friend with a pike. I've got no. Oh yeah, whatever.
Oh, that hurt.
Strangely pleasing. Like it shouldn't. You may be getting a flavour, chat, for how my playthrough is going to go. Am I allowed? Is it a thing to just do this for 5 minutes at the end of every stream?
Sure.
Just to exorcise my demons. Is that allowed?
Sure,
Matt?
yeah.
Will that? How do we feel about that, chat, as a sort of motif? Might not do it every time.
Because in the middle of a very tense, important moment in the game,
and
you're just like, right, well, I said I'd do this.
Yeah, because, and I really should have asked this question before, but when I do go back next week to that moment where we saved, after I tried to buy some things with no money, or very little, 6 groschen, all of this will be forgotten, right?
Oh yeah.
You sure? You can't see him up, but he didn't look entirely convinced when he said that.
I'm never convinced about anything.
So all of these sins that I'm now committing will not come back to haunt me.
No, because you're dead, and so the game will, like, when you load back to where you saved before.
All right.
So
wouldn't it be great if life were like that? Thank you, Eldria Nora. Thank you, TV Gostin. Thank you, Bar Times. Thank you all. It will be forgotten, says everyone. A demon! The demons will be forgotten. All right, we're going to do one more of these, and then I'm going to let you all go home. Try again.
Someone's keeping death count as well.
I think 7 was the number I saw.
Yeah, and most of those will probably be as a result of the last 5 minutes.
Yes, but also these don't count because I'm doing them deliberately.
Oh, they're going to count them.
Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm 7 in and I'm hardly anywhere through the game. So, wait. I was quite enjoying having my sword. So let's remind myself how I did that. Great. Right, why is it flashing?
Don't know, sorry.
Why is it flashing, chat? Why will it not now enable me?
Is it because you're moving or something?
Let's see. Anyone got any ideas? You had to pick the slot to equip the sword. Okay, what's the slot? Isn't that the belt?
You've got the belt. So then just equip the sword, no?
That's what I thought.
Why will they not let you equip it?
Oh well, if it
go back and close
Sorry.
and reload it. Yeah, go back in again, try again.
Doesn't like it. Let's see. You can wear the one weapon, so you have to choose a position on the belt. Wow, so that's detail. Put it in the first slot.
That one?
Tell me about slots. This one?
Yep.
The top one. Great.
There
Thank you, everyone. That is, my God, if I was doing this on my own, I would have no chance. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Matt, for being my brothers and sisters in arms. It's exactly what I need. Okay, we've got a sword, which we're going to use. We know that. Oh, God, how do I draw it again?
A part of me was tempted to ask, can you set things on fire with the torch? Because you could literally burn things down, right?
Put that away.
Well, I know Luke's done a bit of that in his playthrough, I mean, and really, it would forget that. It would.
Well, because technically the game won't remember, because you just go back in time.
It would forget the burning of a village for a man whose parents were killed in a village raid that involved burning that village down. That is like some sort of gaming therapy. You're living today.
It's called save states. That's what.
You have a pike, so I won't be fighting you. You have an axe, and I'm feeling brave about that. So let's go. Diwali!
He's got a lovely hat.
That's a bit of yeah, I want that.
I feel like you should try and kill him. Just
all right. I know you were walking past. I know I should get his hat. So he's run off, and I'm now going to lose to a guard.
There's a lot of guards.
Yeah, I got a shot in.
There's a lot of guards in this very small town.
I love that sound effect. Boom. I didn't do the voice. It will amaze you to know that even though I can do this, boom, I didn't do the voiceover for that sound effect. Matt, do you want to have a go at a boom? Boom. Oh, pretty good.
I've got quite a high squeaky voice though.
Not when you do that, you haven't.
No, I could do my death metal voice. That might help a bit more. But it's quite loud. I don't want to like deafen people.
Should we save that for next week?
Yeah.
That feels like if anything's going to get people to come back, it's that.
To hear the squeaky man in the clouds do a death metal voice.
Yeah, and I can also do my I feel quite hungry, but I won't do that today loud because it will burst people's eardrums. Okay. That was more fun than it probably should have been. Thank you for indulging me. I probably won't. I may do that every time. I may not. Maybe we'll do a poll and see how much randomness people are up for. What I do want to say is I'm amazed at. I'm so happy so many people turned up. I'm so happy so many people stayed with us. We've done nearly 4 hours, which is amazing. Massive thank you to the team here at Jinx who've been incredible, particularly today with our technical challenges. Matt, who's been here and been incredible. That's our first rodeo together, and I really enjoyed it. What about you, Matt?
It was good fun. Yeah, I wish I could have relaxed more because there was a lot of beavering in the background while you're like, it's all great and fun. Meanwhile, me.
No, we've got plenty of time for relaxing.
We have. Yeah, it also doesn't help. It's slowly getting very, very warm in here.
Oh, I haven't really noticed that. I'm probably
have you not?
No, I feel all right. I'm wearing shorts.
It's probably because I'm quite overweight. I just feel it, you know?
He's not an overweight man, I can tell you. Thank you to Hanif, who's out back, who's really helped us. Massive thank you to Jeff and all the incredible mods who, we were in the trenches there together trying to fix this problem. And I think we have fixed it. The brain boxes between those two groups will tell me. Thank you to everyone at Jinx. Those of you who weren't here at the beginning, Jinx TV, GINX, are an amazing, they're a TV channel, they are content creators, they have incredible interviews with actors that you should go and check out online on their YouTube. They are hosting me very brilliantly here, for which I'm very grateful.
Can I also make a quick plug for the video? So it's youtube.com/@JinxTV. A video of Final Fantasy X went out today, and I did a video on Tuesday about the game Control, which you might know is related to FBC Firebreak. If you'd like to watch that,
please do.
We do 2 or 3 videos a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah.
Go and check those out because they're a very lovely bunch and they're a very talented bunch. But thank you mostly to all of you for showing up. Thank you, Nine Eyes. Thank you, LG and Nora. And thank you all for your amazing support and generosity today. Thank you all mostly just for showing up. It's incredible. It's sort of blowing my mind because I'm so bad at this game as we are establishing, but I am really enjoying it, I will say. And I'm really enjoying learning. I have so much to learn. We have a long road ahead of us, I think. I think if I continue at this rate, it might take me about a year to get through it. Who knows? Who knows what lies ahead? But as long as you're enjoying it, as long as I'm enjoying it, as long as we're having a good time, it will continue. If we, there may be gaps, work enforced gaps or whatever that come along, we'll cross those bridges as they come. But I will be back next week, and I will be looking forward to it. And I am incredibly grateful for all the love and support that you've thrown my way. I'm seeing all those gorgeous heart emojis, not emoticons, flashing up. So thank you all. Have a great week. I'll post some messages of that on socials just to let you know that's definitely happening, which it definitely is as far as I'm aware. And I will see you all next week and see some of you in Holland over the weekend. But the rest of you, I will see next week here. Thank you so much for watching.